Last week, the Ministry of Tourism said it expects the arrival of domestic and international tourists to give Mexico a $46 billion economic boost in 2023. According to the data from the World Economic Forum, deepfakes enabled by generative AI grew 900% between 2019 and 2020. Meanwhile, vehicle production increased 16.2% in June 2023, with Audi and Honda leading the way. My name is Joyce Kruiter. Welcome to Mexico Business Now. These are your top stories of the week. The EU will formally announce its decision to invest in Mexico's ambitious renewable energy initiative, the Sonora plan, next week. The investment approval is set to take place during the upcoming EU Select Summit, which will be held in Brussels, Belgium. The Sonora plan encompasses various projects, including the development of a massive solar park in Puerto Peñasco. According to data from the World Economic Forum, deepfakes enabled by generative AI grew 900% between 2019 and 2020 due to the realism of fake images and the gains creators can generate through them. The technology has contributed significantly to the growing amount of misinformation and fake news on the web, undermining social and political issues with tangible consequences. The Ministry of Tourism said it expects Mexico to receive a $46.4 billion economic boost from the arrival of domestic and international tourists during the 2023 summer season. The sector, which contributes 7.5% to national GDP, is still recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite concerns about crime in certain areas of the country, the medical tourism industry in Mexico is experiencing significant growth, reports Patients Beyond Borders. The close proximity of Mexico to the US and Canada makes it a convenient choice for patients seeking medical care. Many hospitals and clinics in Mexico also employ English-speaking staff, facilitating communication between healthcare providers and patients. Vehicle production grew 16.2% in June 2023, with Audi and Honda leading the way, reports Anegi. Exports grew 20.4%, with BMW, General Motors and Ford the top three exporters. Anegi reports that 331,707 cars were assembled in June, representing a year-on-year increase of 46,390 units compared to the same month in 2022. All of this and more at mexicobusiness.news. Don't miss out on this week's Mexico Business Now podcast, starring Ray Iruegas, Payments and Commercial Operations Latam and Brazil for Riot Games. Available on all streaming platforms. This weekly roundup was brought to you by Mexico View, the premier community of multinational business leaders focused